Hi, I'm Milton Rendell and welcome to Real News Friday. An interesting week. Saw the sales in West Australia down 14%, down to 889. Now, we've been sort of talking about there'll be a bit of up and down, particularly around the federal budget, so we're certainly seeing that. It's not a bad figure, 889 is still a very high figure. In terms of stock though, we're now seeing an increase in the number of houses on the market. Now it's cracked the 9,000 mark, so it's on the way up to 9,017. Still down 22% on what it was a year ago, but certainly it's up a couple of percent on where we were a month ago. So maybe a little bit of a plateau period coming through probably May and possibly the beginning of June. But we had talked about that previously because as I had forecasted, I believed after JobKeeper had come to an end that we may see this little twist or change. And I get the feeling that the market's just stopping and looking at itself and trying to assess which direction or which it wants to go. I still believe it'll be positive going into the remainder of the year, but you do get times where it does slow down, and you can't expect it to be 200 mile an hour every day of the week. Now, in terms of rentals availability is 2,870 in the area. That's up 3% on a month ago. So once again, a bit of a sort of stable number coming in, but it's certainly down 44% on what it was 12 months ago. So we still have a very stable market, but those numbers certainly a little bit in conflict to where we were previously. Now, my topic for the week, recruitment in real estate. I'm looking for a salesperson and pretty keen to find someone who may wish to become a cadet or interested or has always been interested in real estate. Some great opportunities out there at the moment, and I am looking to expand our sales team. So if you know of anyone that is interested, get them to contact me direct or email me at milton@realestateplus.com.au. I do have a book about real estate as a career, and I'm happy to send that out to anyone that is interested. But if you know anyone, people have asked me what sort of preference do I have for the sort of people coming in the industry. Really, the main thing that I'd suggest anyone's coming into is, one, you've got to have a real persistence about everything you do, a keen eye to detail, but most importantly being able to network and get on with people. You've got to remember at the end of the day we're selling people's most important asset, where they've buried their cat in the backyard and where they've made all their babies and had a lifelong list of memories. And we're fortunate enough to be invited in to help those people at that time of their lives. So if you are interested, please contact me direct. It's not a problem. I'm more than happy to have a chat to anyone. There is a cadetship available. That would be someone who can work alongside with me probably for the 12 months. That may suit some of the guys who feel that maybe they're a little bit younger to get in, or young to get into the industry. But also we would look at experienced people as well. If you've got a background in sales, that's an advantage, but not necessarily. You don't have to have had that. Many of the skills we can show you. I think the most important part of it is your people skills and your ability to deal with people and to empathise. We do deal with a variety of clientele, from young to old, and a variety of cultures and backgrounds. So you've got to be also a bit of a chameleon to work in this industry, and like I said earlier, persistence. There is a bit of a myth about the hours of real estate. We do work different types of hours, but in today's society, we've got many people work Saturdays and Sundays and other industries. It's really one of the things that I probably draw into most people is about your personal time management. You can have a balanced life in real estate if you choose to, and your clients will work around you. Anyway, I won't go on anymore. If you are interested, give us a call. In the meantime, if you know anything else about real estate, go to realestateplus.com.au.